So we have a beautiful chart with us which gives a clear glimpse of classification of training methods. What sort of trainings are available in the organizations? Let's draw it. So in this session we will be going to discuss about the classification of training methods. So we have different types of practical as well as active and passive, all types of trainings. So first and foremost, it is most favorable in the sense of organizational effectiveness is the on the job training. Why it is important? Because no one is leaving their own position to get the training. So what's happening over here, a supervisor or a trained person visits the actual place at where the training is to be done or conducted. So on the job training is very efficient, is giving most cost effective results in all senses. Then vestibule, I will leave it to you. You need to find out what is this. Okay, you need to search it over the mobile and then we need to come with the solution. Then let's talk about the demo and examples. So that is very much practical in the senses where new devices, new gadgets or new instruments are being introduced. So a person who well known with the facts or the instrument manuals and all these things has been already read will be giving you the idea about the demonstration and the examples how you can handle it. So this is good for new instruments or panels. Then let's talk about the simulation, which is very much famous in military or aviation industry. Why? Because there are less chances to have any errors at the actual implementation of a job. So if something happens to the plane, like plane is one of the engines has been failed. So what is the real agenda to tackle the whole situation? So surprisingly, the plane can land safely even if all 3 engines are shut down or due to the failure. The plane can land with the 1 engine as well. So how that could be handled in the real time? So the pilot was being trained with the simulation. So there is a fancy room with the vibrating chair and joysticks and all, with the big screens, like 3D atmosphere is created with the audio visuals and all these things. So simulation is that thing. And then they are flying something and then suddenly the engine broke out, the different sirens comes up and they need to tackle with all the situation. That is all about the simulation. So with the simulation in the real time scenarios, you will be having less issues. Okay, you got this? Then we have apprenticeship, that is we are talking about right now. Apprenticeship, internship. So you will get to know the real work, but still there is someone supervisory to tackle all your errors. Okay, सिनियर मॅनेजर तिथं असतो बसलेला, तुम्ही चुका करता काही, अरे एक्सेल शीटमध्ये हे नको टाकायला, ते काढ म्हणतात. You are not totally responsible for the work you have already done. So apprenticeship is also a good thing. This is also efficient as if on the job training is there. Then let's discuss about the other training. We need to associate with the different training systems or training agendas or training providers to get all things done in the campus or off the campus. And then we are talking about the audio visuals. For an example, when I visited General Motors, there was a clear big TV showing how to follow the rules inside the company premises. So they clearly told, don't cross the yellow line, use the helmets in the manufacturing plant, then use the hard sole shoes when you are being there in the plant, don't use your mobile, don't get your mobile out of your pockets. They also put the stickers on the mobile cameras. So those are the general instructions which are needed to be continuously told, explained every time. So audio visuals are also a better agenda to have a cost effective training. So as if we are visitors, we are not there for a lifetime or something, but still we need a training to be there in that organization for that specific duration. So audio visuals are very much good for that. While we are talking about these lectures, conferences, all these things are a classroom methods which you preferably don't like much. These were like very much in the practical sense, all these things. But when we come to the classroom sessions, all the logics, formulas, new theories, new agendas has to be explained. So this could be like first 3 or 4 years career, you will be facing these type of training. And once we are expertise in our fields, then these types of training starts. Okay, now you are good with that. So lectures will happen, conferences will be there, case studies will be told to you and ask for the clear explanation for that. Then role playing should be there, and the program instructions will be also be there. दरवाजा उघडा, ट्यूब लावा, फॅन लावा, मग पहिला बेंच पकडा, पहिल्या बेंचवरच येऊन बसा, तुमचं नाव तिथे लिहिलेलं पाहिजे, तुमची ते बॉटल घ्या, त्याच्यातून पाणी पिया, दुसऱ्यांची बॉटलला हात नका लावू. ऑल दीज आर द प्रोग्राम इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स. तुम्हाला त्याच फ्लोनी जावं लागतं. दीज आर व्हेरी मच नीडेड इन इंजिनिअरिंग फील्ड्स. तिथं तो प्रोसेस तुम्ही तोडू नाही शकत. वाईल आय वॉज इन इंड्युरन्स, फर्नेस चालू करणे हा पहिला काम होतं. त्याच्यानंतरच बाकीच्या हालचाली, getting the raw material and getting the purifier and all these things were in the later on phases. First आल्या आल्या काय करायचं होतं, फर्नेस चालू करायचं होतं, forging. So now the program instructions are very much needed in some job profiles. ते काम केल्याशिवाय पुढचं काम करायला अलाउडच नसतं. So in that sense, in the classroom sessions we have all these sessions. I hope you got the clear glimpse how the trainings are conducted with the different methods and types. So as you have your favorable agendas, there might be a possibility that after 4 years you will be conducting those training programs for your subordinates. Okay, मग तुम्ही रोल प्लेस ठेवणार त्याच्यात किंवा तुम्ही केस स्टडीज ठेवणार. सो यू नीड टू नो दीज अजेंडाज फर्स्ट. तुम्ही म्हणताल ट्रेनिंग घ्यायची, सर ट्रेनिंग घ्यायची, बरं बोलवा सगळ्यांना लेक्चरला. अरे ऑन द जॉब इज ऑल्सो अ पॅटर्न. तो माहिती पाहिजे तुम्हाला, किंवा सिम्युलेशन माहिती पाहिजे, वेस्टिब्यूल माहिती पाहिजे, अप्रेंटिसशिप माहिती पाहिजे. ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर देअर नीडेड टू बी नोन टू यू. देन ओनली यू आर बीइंग अ गुड मॅनेजर टू गेट द सबऑर्डिनेट्स ट्रेंड.